Well, hello everybody. Today in Teslatronixlab we're going to be taking a look at this TV. It's a TCL. Model number is 43S431. So we're going to be taking a look at this TV. The problem we're having is, well, it was running fine and then all of a sudden we got a black screen, but there's still audio. So got to be a backlight issue. And I'm going to show you how we can check that, and I'm going to show you how we can fix this. So yeah, get comfy, grab you a cup of coffee, and let's get to this repair at Teslatronixlab. Okay, so probably the absolute best way to check these is to go ahead and power it up. You'll see the little light down here. You might see it flicker, you might see it try to power on. Okay, so now you can see, you should be able to see the light down here. But you have no picture. So probably the best way to make sure that there even is a picture is to get you a flashlight. It can be your phone. Your phone is fine. All right, go ahead, and it's better to do it when it's totally dark, but you can still see it in the daylight, but I like to make it totally dark. Put the phone up against the screen. You can kind of see the flickers there. That's showing the apps. Now right here it says home, TCL, Roku TV. It's better to, if you got a flashlight, to do that too, you know, but you can kind of see some of I can see the home screen really well. I can see the home screen there. So there's definitely video there, there's just no audio. So, well, let's go ahead, and the first thing we need to do is take the back off to have access to the boards, and then test to see if the problem is from the board or if it's the LED lights themselves. Now, these TVs can have one LED that's shorted or opened and the whole lighting system shuts down, kind of like what you had with Christmas tree lights. You got one bulb out, the whole line is gone, and that's the way these are. So you want to first of all make sure that your board is good and that it's given the power that it should to the lighting system, and if it is, you're going to take TV all the way apart to check the LED strips. Could be a whole strip, could just be one. So let's get on to that. So first off, we'll just unplug it. Then we will go ahead and get the TV laid down. Okay, let's get the TV laid down where we can access to the back of it. Be real careful with the screen there, guys. And we're going to take out several screws here from the back. Lift this back part up, and then we'll have a look at it. So, all right, we've got the back removed, as you can see. Just to give you kind of an overall picture of what's going on here. Well, down here is the sound, is the speakers and stuff. Here's your main board. Down here you're going to have the TCOM board as well, down in back on behind this. This is going to be your power supply, and so what you're going to have is your, right here is going to be your for your LEDs, right here, LED strip. So best thing to do is to unplug this. Just get it unplugged. And it's one of those clips that you just push down and pull. Okay, so we've got the tester on. Should zero out whenever. Let's get the cords. Okay, get everything. Zero it out. Okay. Yeah. You see the tester right here. All right, this is for the LED lights. All right, so the first thing we need to do is, what we're going to do is put the probes on the red one and the black one. The red should be the hot wire, and what we'll do is see if the LEDs light up at that point. So let me get this turned around where the camera can see it. Okay. And all I'm going to do is touch these probes to the wires and see if it comes on. If it lights up, then we're going to know it's in the board. So let's get this. Okay. The LED strips themselves, the lighting LEDs are good. So the problem has to be in the power supply. So one of the first things I want to do is check this IC, but first let's go ahead and get this thing unplugged, because one of the things I want to check for is like shorts on the board, but I also want to check for you know, solder that has corroded or whatever, and the connection isn't good. It's obviously losing ground somewhere, or the LED driver chip might be bad itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and first of all get this board removed. Let's get it plugged back in and see what we have, guys. All right, now we should have power. Now we should have something. Did you see how it flickered? Yeah, I see that. I see the apps, but it's not lighting up still. I can see Netflix down here. That wasn't the problem. There's more issues going on than that, it looks like. Okay. So what I'm going to do is activate the lights back here manually. And yeah. So the fact that it's on like that and lighting up, it's definitely in the power supply. It's not driving enough juice back there. So it wasn't a cold solder joint, although that was there, so that was an issue. It could have been a bigger problem down the road. So what we got to do is just figure out what else is going on here. So that's our next task. Okay, so I've got the board disconnected again. We're going to take it to the bench and we're going to run a few tests on it, see if we can isolate the issue on the circuit that runs that drives that the LED strips. So I've already checked some of the fuses back here, the surface mount ones. Everything appears to be in order. So what we're going to do, one of the most common issues is diodes and power supplies. So what we'll do, so you set your meter on continuity, make sure that it's working, and we'll just check these diodes. Right there. So yeah, no matter what polarity you use, you should not have a short across a diode. So hopefully it's the diode that's shorted. It could be the voltage regulator, it could be any other thing, even one of these small capacitors or whatever in the circuit leading to the diode that could be shorting it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the diode from the circuit, and then we'll test the circuit and see if it's still shorted. If it is not, when the diode's removed, we know that it's the diode. So let's add some fresh solder to it. Alrighty. All right. Let's see if we can get it removed here. Hasn't. Okay. Now it should be removed. There we go. Now with the diode removed, we're going to test the circuit again. There should be no shorts. If there's no shorts, that's the problem. Yep. You can see there's nothing. You can test the component by itself. There should be no continuity. Yeah, this is shorted. So this is the problem. This diode is an MBR 3200. So we're gonna get another diode, put in its place. You want to make sure you get the polarity correct on this, guys. So you'll see the band right there. You'll match it up with the silk screen, and you'll see at the end of the triangles where the band goes. That's where it goes. So first of all, let's get these legs bent. Okay. All right, now what we'll do is check the circuit and make sure that it's still not shorting. Okay. All right, let's get this TV. Let's get it put back on. Really not much to these. And let's give it a try. There you go, guys. All done. Things about TVs nowadays, they're not, working on them isn't like it used to be. I think opinions of different techs will vary, but it seems to me that it's a little easier to work on them, but it's just not cost effective. You know, unless you have the stuff to already do it and the know-how, then you might as well just buy a new TV. That's just the way it is nowadays. To help you out to be able to fix this particular model, that is a common component that fails in these TCL TVs. So a lot of times my first thought literally was that it was probably the LED or some LED out or something, but we found out it wasn't. So I hope that this helped you out, and stay tuned for more videos. Enjoy you some coffee, and we'll see you on the next one.